Although Lloyd has been spared from capital punishment, there are still a few things he needs to do. The first task is taking out the Tanga. With the help of his pet Bibiang, Lloyd extracts the blocks of Tanga. A message box pops up, informing Lloyd that he has gathered all 12 Tanga for Aotearoa's core materials. For this achievement, Lloyd is rewarded with bonus RP. Another message box shows that Lloyd has received 2,000 bonus RP points. Now he has 4,655 RP. Lloyd jumps in excitement, knowing he can now use time freeze whenever there is great danger. Queen Alicia has also been freed from the curse. However, the number of people saved by Lloyd is still -1. Despite this, Lloyd is happy as he is heading towards his goal. Next scene, Lloyd is in front of Queen Alicia, asking for permission to leave the kingdom to collect more materials for the Truth Jewel. The Queen calls Lloyd an annoying man and asks if he is trying to leave as soon as he has done what he needed to. Lloyd apologizes to the Queen, explaining that he has an important matter to finish quickly and cannot delay it further. The Queen asks if these affairs are more important than staying by her side and resting for a little while. In response, Lloyd says yes. The Queen is a little hurt but smiles and tells him to go quickly, adding that she will be waiting for him. Lloyd blushes at this. In the next scene, Lloyd's dragon is carrying all 12 Tanga blocks to the Kingdom of Mermaids to create the Truth Jewel. Yong Yong drops the Tanga blocks into the ocean and begins to fly further to the next destination with Lloyd. On the way, Lloyd asks Javier if he said a proper goodbye to Siluria. Javier says there was nothing to talk about and accuses Lloyd of making a big fuss about matching him with Siluria. Lloyd claims he is an apostle of love and can tell when someone is in love. From inside Lloyd's heart, Winter Hart says that Lloyd is actually one of the most ignorant and stupid people. However, Javier begins to recall the time when he was saying goodbye to Siluria. She told him that once he was done with what he needed to do, she would tell him that she loves him. Javier blushes at the memory. Javier then asks about their next destination. Lloyd states that the southern plains are next because there is another important material there. Javier reminds Lloyd that in the southern plains, the rampant tribe of Centaurs live. Centaurs are half-horse, half-human creatures who are very competitive about racing. The second core material, Top, is possessed by the Centaurs. Soon, Lloyd reaches the southern plains. Suddenly, someone races toward them and demands to know who they are and how they dare enter their place. From the dust, a group of cocky centaurs emerges. Lloyd says he has come to meet the wisest centaur among the great centaurs, but they mock him, calling him a two-legged beast. They ask what right he has to meet their chief. Lloyd responds that the difference between 2 legs and 4 legs is that he is faster than them, giving him the right to meet their chief. The centaurs are offended by this claim. Since they are very proud of their speed, the guard captain challenges Lloyd and starts roaring. The guard captain explains that there are 2 rules: the challenger decides where the finish line is, and whoever reaches it first decides what gets done. Lloyd says he already knows the tradition. Javier offers to take on the task, but Lloyd insists he is enough. Javier thinks to himself that it will be difficult because the speed of centaurs is said to be on par with sword masters. Lloyd tells him not to worry, he is not going to run. Lloyd points toward a rock-like structure and declares that the finish line will be the boulder, which is 200 meters away. The guard captain makes a super funny face and vows to show how pathetic the human body is. As the race starts, the guard captain begins to run fast. But suddenly, Lloyd takes out his shovel and launches himself into the air with his power. He flies at supersonic speed, colliding with the rock and leaving a big hole in it. The centaurs' faces go pale as they realize that Lloyd has won by trickery. Despite being injured by the hit, Lloyd looks at them, makes another evil face, and tells them that he was faster. All the centaurs are shocked and start calling Lloyd the legendary Lightspeed human.